And now, how are they going to learn these skills, these resilient skills, unless they have to overcome an obstacle once in a while? I think there's a good parallel with our body's immune system. How does our immune system work? Right? Your body has to be attacked by pathogens. You have to have a virus or a bacterial infection, and then your body's immune system learns how to fight that. Well, how about learning patience or how to wait? What's it like at your house 20 minutes before dinner and your child says, I'm hungry? I'm a very strict parent, so I would always say, one Twinkie. That's all you get. Other parents give in to that kind of stuff. And what does your child learn? That they don't have to wait for anything. They don't develop a very important skill in life is to delay gratification. You've probably all heard about the marshmallow experiment, right? Where they give 3-year-olds and say, you can have one marshmallow now, but if you wait, you can have more marshmallows later. The children who are able to wait up to 15 minutes even, have higher SAT scores, even adjusted for IQ, because they've learned a valuable skill. And we all know this from our interactions with people. There are plenty of brilliant people who've never done anything with their lives and are not successful. And one of the reasons often is that they don't have perseverance. They don't have the ability to delay gratification. When your calculus final is coming up and your girlfriend calls you and say, why don't you come over and study with me? And you have to have the wherewithal to say, no, I think it'd be better if I stayed home and studied. Because you're going to get a better grade on the test if you do that. And too often we give in. And we don't want them to experience any kind of pain or discomfort at all. And so they never learn those skills. What is the reason that we buy pets for our children? So they can learn about death. Seriously. Start with something low on the phylogenetic scale, something like, I don't recommend turtles, they don't live long enough to really bond with, but a goldfish is a pretty good way to start. When a goldfish dies, what do? You have the little Navy funeral and the toilet, and you write 10 best things about Goldie, and you learn how to mourn. Then you buy your child a hamster or a gerbil, and you move up the scale, because I don't care how much you care about your children and how much you want to protect them, they're going to experience a death of a loved one at some point. And they're going to have to deal with it. And one of the ways that they practice that is by mourning their pets. But I've heard the story many times about when that goldfish dies while the child's at school, that the parents run out and try to find another goldfish that looks the same so their kid isn't going to know. Then when the child is 20 and they say, I knew that wasn't Goldie, Mom, but I didn't want to hurt your feelings. By that kind of protection, they don't develop the psychological immunity they need. And these are the kind of skills that obviously are going to make them more full-functioning human beings when they get older. I met a father once with a very difficult son, and he said, I'd say the same thing to him that my father said to me, because he was also a very difficult son, and he was a boy. And he said, I don't care if you like me now, but I want you to like me when you're 40.